This video is for putting a reed on a mouthpiece. I have an alto saxophone mouthpiece, but really you can do it for any reed instrument. Just the basics. When you get more advanced, there's like kind of more detailed ways that you can put your reed on your mouthpiece depending on what kind of tone or sound quality you're looking for. But this is just real basic setup. Just put that out there. So you need three things. You need your mouthpiece. Mine's an alto saxophone one. Like I said, you can do any instrument, doesn't matter as long as it uses a reed. And your ligature. This is a really generic ligature. You can use a leather ligature, this kind of ligature, a gold ligature. You can tie it with yarn and then hot glue it on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So I'm going to hold my ligature in my left hand. And it'll probably look like my right hand to you. I don't know. So I'm going to hold my ligature in my left hand, and I'm going to have my reed in my right hand, and I'm going to place it on and put my left thumb on the reed. Now I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to find and line up and look for a really thin black line at the top. I don't want the reed to go too far over, or I don't want the reed to go over the mouthpiece at all. And I don't want the reed to be too under. So I'm looking for just a little black horizon at the top. See, like that's a little too, well, actually, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I don't want it to be down here. It's gonna be really airy and hard to get any notes out. This is gonna be squeak central. So we're looking for that nice thin black horizon, like that. When I have it, I'm going to hold it with my hand that has the mouthpiece. I'm going to take my ligature. I'm going to make sure that the larger end is going at the bottom and the smaller end is on top, because you don't want to be flipping it and then your reed goes everywhere. I'm going to put it on really slowly and carefully, and don't shake it all over the place. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to hold it down, and I'm going to slide it really carefully, and you have to be really quiet when you do this. And then you're going to look and you say, is my ligature back behind the drop-off point? So this is my cliff. The ligature has to be behind the cliff. And it is. So then I'm going to double check. See, no, my reed slipped down a little bit. That's too much. I don't want that much. So I'm going to readjust. Doopa doopa doopa. You don't need to take your ligature off for this. Fine details. When you're young, or if you've just been doing this, like you just started doing it, you're going to be like, hooah, hooah, my goodness, I can't get it. That's okay. The more you do it, the finer adjustments you can make. So I got it where I wanted it, and I'm going to lock it in. Whoo, got it. Lock down. Lock down central, and double check it. And yeah, I got it where I wanted it. And then you can put it on your instrument. And then you can play it. You can make sure that your embouchure is set. You have a nice tucked area. And the dogs go wild in the room. See where's Con? Look, Con's looking crazy. He's like, whoa, what is that? That looks crazy. It sounds crazy. It's a duck. And then, you know, you're good to go. And that's how you put a reed on an instrument. Mouthpiece, reed, ligature, check.